Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Denovan Truman, and I represent Canaway here in London, UK, just based out of Esher, just on the suburbs of London. And really excited to be talking to you about this incredible company and the products that they produce, the science behind the company, the group of companies, in fact, that Canaway forms part of. And to tell you firstly a bit about me, I've been running a company for the last 9 years, a carpet cleaning business, very successfully. I've had pain problems, sleep problems for the last 10, 15 years due to a car accident I had in my early 20s, discovered CBD oil through Canaway and started to enjoy benefits within the first sort of 24 to 48 hours in terms of improved sleep. I then, after 10 days, my pain that I've been suffering with for 10, 15 years completely dissipated. So for me, life-changing. I've continued to notice improvements in my health the longer that I've been taking the products, now having taken them for about 6 months. It led me to really want to drive the awareness and knowledge and education of these products, but more importantly, help people understand the difference between, CBD that they can find generally from a retail outlet or online, and why it's so important to take something that is safe because it's actually scientifically backed and being endorsed by governments around the world, which is what we find with Canaway's products and the products from Medical Marijuana Inc., which you can see here is the parent company in the middle. They started up in 2009, so it's been about almost 9 years now of people taking these products with phenomenal results. And we have Echo Connection, which is a charity within the organisation that's actually connecting special case families with CBD cannabinoids that can't afford these products, and they need them desperately because these products are impacting their health and improving their health and life quality and extending life, where pharmaceutical medications are failing and in fact potentially shortening their life. So incredible that there's a group of companies that we form part of with Canaway, and we have Axon Biotech and Canalife Sciences, that are scientific companies within the group that are actually creating products specifically for specific conditions, very complicated conditions: Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, diabetes, epilepsy, you name it. These companies actually own licenses of patents which have been awarded, believe it or not, since 2003. So very incredible that we actually have this science backing our products. And as such, governments are changing laws around the world and they're endorsing our products for the use as prescribed medication in certain countries, whereas here in the UK and Europe, these products are actually food supplements. Why? Because they're non-psychoactive, they don't get you high, therefore they're not a drug, they're not addictive, you don't have any kind of sense of psychological feeling other than just improved overall wellness because you feel better, you feel more relaxed, you feel calmer, you get better sleep. All of these things then start to improve the quality of your health. So some of you may be interested in learning just about CBD and our products here because of the health benefits, but many of you watching this may well be interested in the opportunity that comes with this company, which is incredible. The opportunity to join and have your own hemp business, which you can actually over the course of time build up to earn very, very large sums of money. Residual income that's going to potentially keep on paying you whilst you're sleeping, whilst you're traveling on holiday, because we're talking about sharing products which are consumable, that are daily consumption, so people will continuously take these products for their overall health because of how good they feel because of it and the improvement of their life quality, etc. And then also potentially be interested in participating in this movement. We actually have a responsibility when you learn and understand what these products are doing for people to actually share this message, because what we're actually going to be doing in a larger scale, in a larger, the bigger picture, is actually improve the planet with sustainability. Hemp has got incredible properties, 50,000 different uses. Anything you can make out of petrol chemicals, essentially, you can make out of hemp. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But just look at these sums of money. These are sums of money that you can build up to. So whether you're interested in making an extra £300 and £400 a month, right up to £66,000 a month, with Canaway, we have an opportunity to build a business in the long term that's going to allow us to access these monthly incomes, and these are minimum income guarantees. Firstly, we'll just get into the company a little bit and background. So firstly, 2009, Medical Marijuana Inc. started, first company to publicly trade in the medical cannabis space. This is Dr. Stuart Titus pictured there. He's the CEO. And this company was also, you'll find, the first to do many things. We are leading the research, leading the development, leading the production, setting the standards within the industry. And this is really, really important. Canaway was started up in 2014. CEO is Blake Schroeder. Already we're active in 30 countries across Europe, of course, UK included. First direct sales company in the world offering hemp products. And again, first to meet many new things within this industry. So Canaway is built on 4 pillars: family orientated, sustainable, driven by science, natural, botanical. And just to recap, we're the subsidiary at Canaway of the Medical Marijuana Inc., the first company to publicly trade in the cannabis space. We're the first direct selling company in the cannabis space, first to establish a global CBD pipeline, and first to establish strict quality standards and triple lab testing. Most companies don't have any procedures like that, and the ones that do are now really, essentially stealing our intellectual property. But there's very few that actually have that, and it's really critical that people understand why it's important that these products or CBD products available and that are being taken are checked, because of the properties within the plant that can actually, or the things that the plant's taking out of the soil, which can actually be bad for the body. So our products are 100% safe, and this is really, really important. Just quickly to touch on a little bit of a difference between, hemp and marijuana. People get confused. They're both part of the cannabis family, but our products are actually extracted from hemp. We're here to get healthy, not high. And hemp is actually, at large, really non-psychoactive. CBD, which is found in high concentrations in hemp, is completely non-psychoactive, as are about 98 or 97 or 98 other compounds that are found in the plant, which have great medicinal value but just don't get you high at all. There's lots of high technical use for the hemp plant. It can be used for textiles, materials, all kinds of things. Like I say, there's 50,000 uses actually, which we'll be looking at briefly. And then marijuana, on the other hand, is what's been grown just really for its psychoactive effect. It does get people high. It's got a high THC content. This is the compound specifically that gets people really high when they smoke it or when they ingest it. There's no coherent use of that plant. So it's a big difference, and it's a bit silly that really, actually, well, it's not a bit silly, it's very silly that hemp got bundled into the same category as marijuana and got classed as a Schedule 1 drug. And it should never have been classed as a Schedule 1 drug because of the medicinal value, because it's not addictive, and actually because you can't die on it. Those things would make something a Schedule 1 drug. Even marijuana doesn't fall into that category. As we're now discovering, it's got huge medicinal value. Laws are changing around the world, and the laws are changing actually around the world, specifically in terms of actually the medicinal value of THC, the bit that does get people high. There is some strong medicinal value with that part. But like I say, we're here to talk about, the CBD, the other cannabinoids that are non-psychoactive. We're not here to get high, we're here to get healthy. And a lot of people don't want that high. They won't need the THC unless they've got critical conditions that might actually benefit from that. And so at large, we're talking about preventing illness, improving overall wellness. We'll look a little bit more about how that is achieved through taking these products. So just to mention again, 50,000 uses of hemp. It's going to revolutionize the planet, sustainability. It's the one plant in the world that can actually replace all fossil fuels, and it's completely renewable, grows 4 times a year. You can actually make replaceable paper with this plant, so we don't have to cut down trees anymore, and it's much better at clearing the air of carbon dioxide than actual trees are. It grows in environments where other plants just can't grow. It doesn't require pesticides or herbicides, so much better for the environment overall. And look, we can make all of these different things out of it: hemp plastic, hemp steel, hemp concrete, so all these construction materials, food supplements, medicine, essential oils, paper products. So what this plant offers us is something phenomenal. It's literally going to be able to change the way the planet operates and really improve sustainability, help tackle climate change. And with the uptake of growth of this plant, this is what's going to happen. And now the US Farm Bill Act was approved just in 2018, just before 2019 actually, by Donald Trump. This means there's going to be a huge growth. The laws are changing around the world, and this is the time to be involved. This is a boom. So best time to be involved in business is at the beginning of the boom, the beginning of the gold rush, and this is going to be the next gold rush. So let's talk about the endocannabinoid system. Why do these products work? Well, we'll touch a little bit about this. You can do a bit of research online. There's plenty of information out there. Of course, we are the one company out there that's leading the research and development and production and the science behind it. So we can obviously give you detailed presentations that will go into more detail about this. But essentially, we're all born with an endocannabinoid system. Every mammalian creature is. And what that is essentially a system that's made up of all of these CB1 and CB2 receptors all around the body. It's the largest self-regulating system in the human body. It controls homeostasis, which is basically the balance of all cognitive functions within the body. And it's found in, the CB1 receptors are found in the whole brain and central nervous system. CB2 receptors are regulating and maintaining a healthy immune system. And essentially it's established at the beginning of fetal development. Okay, so it does everything. It regulates mood, sleep, appetite. You can see here, boosts the mood, so it acts as an antidepressant, regulates appetite and prevents the body from storing fat, supports metabolism and fat burning, has an effect of the quality of sleep and cell regeneration, regulates and simulates hormone production, helps fight aging, skin problems and vitality, reduces inflammation, pain and convulsions, and plays a crucial role in children's early development. So what we're finding now by taking CBD, this is a full spectrum hemp oil product from Canaway, is that we can actually calibrate this system. We've been essentially built to accept these cannabinoids. Why? Because we create endogenous cannabinoids in our body. They actually deplete very, very quickly, more so in certain people that then end up having symptoms, whether it's IBS, chronic fatigue syndrome, something else. And that's maybe due to genetics, maybe due to environmental factors, their lifestyle. All of these things can play a part. And so where the depletion of these endogenous cannabinoids occurs, symptoms start to happen. And actually by supplementing with a food supplement like this, a teaspoon of this under the tongue every day, essentially we can kickstart the endocannabinoid system and it can bring us into balance, and then we can start to see these symptoms, reduce. And so ultimately, we're finding that by taking these products essentially before we get ill, we're bringing ourselves constantly into this place of homeostasis, which allows us to tackle and fight disease before it really actually happens in us. And so ultimately, can potentially lead us to prevent certain illnesses, severe chronic illnesses. There's 25,000 studies actually that have been done on this. And so, you can do your own research. We have an excellent source of research, which we'll have a look at in a minute as well. But it's independent research. So very, very exciting what we're seeing there. And the science really does support what I'm talking about. I mean, here there's a US government patent, 6630507, regarding the therapeutic usage of cannabinoids, titled Cannabinoids as Antioxidants and Neuroprotectants. This patent was awarded in 2003 to the team headed up by Nobel Prize-winning laureate Dr. Julius Axelrod. Cannabinoids are useful in the treatment of a wide range of oxidative-related conditions, such as ischemic, age-related, inflammatory, and autoimmune diseases, in the treatment of neurodegenerative diseases, such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, chronic traumatic encephalopathy, etc. As such, we have CanaLife Sciences actually are, again, they're the ones that actually own the license for the commercialization of this US patent. And you can see here, currently conducting research and development for a target drug candidate to treat hepatic encephalopathy and chronic traumatic encephalopathy. And these are both oxidative related diseases that affect cognitive and behavioral functions and wellness of the brain. Echo Connection is the organisation which I mentioned earlier, is a non-profit organisation, a charity that connects special case families with these cannabinoids that they need so desperately but they can't afford. It's also an educational site as well, where you can click on the education tab and find access to or links to independent research for all these many, many different conditions. Really great for collaborating, telling our stories, so other people can easily find, other people that have perhaps similar conditions or illnesses that they've got, and they're interested to sort of see how people are benefiting taking these products for those conditions. And of course we can donate, and this is really important, donating. These families really desperately need the money. Every penny that goes to this organisation goes to those families that desperately need it, and it's completely non-profit. So at Canaway, we've actually moved into other hemp products. Medical Marijuana Inc., they actually are specialising initially, obviously, in bringing cannabidiol to the market space, the first company to launch food supplement cannabidiol to the market space. They're also going to be, with the scientific arms, creating products which contain the THC in there, which will obviously help with certain diseases as well in the future. Hence why their name is Medical Marijuana Inc., because of the future and where things are going with health and the whole spectrum of cannabinoids within the plant, right? But here, Canaway, we have these products are the main ones in Europe at the moment as food supplements. Canaway's Pure Gold, Premium Cumulus Oil, Canaway Super Greens. This is like a shake with 40 superfoods bundled into a powder. Great. We've got the Cannabis Beauty range, incredible, amazing skincare products. Power Protein, essential oils. We've got hemp vat products, and Salve, which is a MacGyver product for all kinds of problems, whether it's like skin issues, rashes, bruises, troubled skin, bites, aches and pains locally. Rub it in is awesome, absolutely awesome. The Humulus product is just something quite interesting because it's a CBD product that comes from a non-cannabis source, and we're the first organisation to really come into the marketplace with that. We actually partner with the company that produces this. So phenomenal to have a CBD product which is not even from hemp or from marijuana. It's actually from hops, which obviously we normally know is where beer comes from. And so this allows people to try a product if they don't like the association for whatever reason. Then this gives them that opportunity. Also, it's an isolate in the sense that it doesn't have any other cannabinoids. It's got some terpenes in there. So from anybody that's taking, maybe drug tested at work, there's no risk at all with them sort of proving positive with any kind of, THC in there at all. So there's zero THC, absolutely zero. The Pure Gold has got trace amounts in there, which are undetectable. You don't feel any psychoactiveness, but over the course of time can build up in your fat cells. So there is a slight risk there that if you take that product and you're tested, you could prove positive. But again, from a point of view of driving or anything like that, you've got no worries about proving positive for anything like that at all. Okay, so going to talk quickly about the direct selling industry. I mean, it's rapidly growing. A lot of people are starting businesses working from home. It allows them to obviously spend more time with their family and with their children, and just give them more control over their life rather than working for other people. A lot of people can do these businesses obviously on a part-time. I'm doing it alongside my carpet cleaning business. The opportunity will probably present a time where I will actually maybe focusing 100% on this because of the income and because of the importance of the movement and what we're doing. But for now, I mean, obviously you can have a quick look at some of the reasons why one might choose to do network marketing. Network marketing, by the way, is completely different to pyramid selling or any get-rich-quick schemes. We're not making promises that you can make money quickly and easily. Obviously, nothing is easy. We've got a very simple approach, a very simple way of introducing this, and we believe that people can, with just some application and willpower and desire, make some money, and actually quite quickly. We're going to have a look at how you can make some money in this quite quickly, but also how you can build up those long-term incomes. Of course, it is going to be down to your individual efforts, and this is something that you might have to obviously acquire some new skills to do. It might mean something you've not done before, and although it's quite simple, the process that we use, there's some mastering of certain things, even if it's very basic. So you'll need to sort of be realistic with yourself about that. But this is an amazing company, an amazing system that we've got, and it's a real fail-safe. And what we're looking at here with these incomes that we're building up, you can see that there's some points here mentioned, and then I've got 7k here, 20k here, 61k, so forth. So that's actually the amount of revenue that 7k and 20k, 61k, 184k. That's the kind of revenue that the company is making from products being moved through a network of consultants, of ambassadors that you would sort of accumulate over the course of time, just through you introducing this opportunity to a few people that on a regular basis. We would recommend, if you can, get introduced 3 new ambassadors to the movement on a monthly basis, then you're really going to secure a long-term residual income, and quite quickly by doing that, and by helping people obviously do the same thing. We're very much in the business to help each other be successful, and we have actually a strategy where we can actually help others by placing people deeper into our network. And that's not really for now, but yes, we're all here to help each other. Your success will be our success ultimately. And so just to show you that the revenues that will accumulate over the course of time then allow the company to pay out these incredible commissions, which will be residual commissions. These are minimum income guarantees. So I just want to look at obviously how you can make some money quite quickly. The company has these value packs, and there's a whole range of different value packs, but we've got these 3 packs here. You've got Total Product Experience Pack, Fast Start Senior Executive Pack, and Fast Start Junior Executive Pack. Now those relate to what's known as a Fast Start Commission, a Fast Start Qualification. We're not going to go into the detail of all of the different ways that you get paid in this company. There's 10 different ways that this company pays out in commissions. What we just want to focus on in is how you can make some money quickly within the first 30, 60 and 90 days, and then how you can build up over the course of time these residual incomes, these minimum income guarantees. There are commissions that will be kicking in, which are the other aspects of the compensation plan, and a full detailed compensation plan can be given to you at any point upon request. So here we go. We're going to have a look at this senior executive value pack, because this is going to be relevant. Those value packs, which are the Fast Start value packs, Fast Start commissions, that allows you to make fast income just by some basic activity. This is like a value pack which is also giving you a bundle of products. So within the range, obviously these products will have different benefits, and it's good if you're starting a business to actually try all of those products and share those products with people. If you're launching a business, you want to share people, you want to introduce people to the movement, this is a great way to do it. And so this senior executive pack, it's £700 or £675, and this allows you to, we encourage people that if they really want to launch a business, that they would consider buying this value pack. You can get your return on investment on this pack very, very quickly, just from basic activity within 30 days. So it is an investment if you're going to buy this, but then you are getting product which you can then use for a period of time. Okay, but then 300 business volume points is the number of points that is allocated for that, and that's relevant when you're looking at the minimum income guarantees that you will achieve. So what we're going to look at here is basically the principle of you're introducing this to 3 people, okay, within your first 30 days to get quick start qualified, okay. So just to mention, Canaway pays commission on personal sales, but more importantly on sales done by the whole team below you. And the best strategy to earn quickly and launch your business is by purchasing a value pack and set up SmartShip. This is how we generate passive income. Now, SmartShip is where you will be looking to supplement, say with this, and we recommend that you take a teaspoon of this every day under the tongue. And by doing so, you'll consume a whole one of these every month, okay? So if you set yourself up on SmartShip, you'll have one of those sent out to you automatically every month. And by doing that and actually building a team of consultants that obviously appreciate the value of taking this on a daily basis and will do the same, you're going to build up lifelong customers, lifelong consultants who are also in the business making money. And so that's how you can build up some really solid residual long life income through the consumption of that product. So that's like, how we're going to make our long-term residual income based on the regular consumption of a product like that. But we're going to talk about this launching with these the Fast Start pack. So you come in and you actually will buy a Fast Start Senior Executive Pack if you want to basically Fast Start qualify and you want to launch your business in a big way and have products to share and really help your business, okay? You also will then look to find 3 other consultants within your first 30 days, people that are interested like you in launching a business quickly and successfully and, really driving this message out to people. And so they'll buy a Fast Start Senior Executive Pack within your first 30 days of enrollment. Once you reach that 3rd person that's joined, okay, you'll automatically become Fast Start qualified once they've obviously purchased their Fast Start pack, and you've obviously done that, and you've got the other 2 people who have also done the same. And so we then would obviously encourage them to also, like you, set up their SmartShip as well. Now, it's not compulsory to do any of this, but this is what we are recommending in terms of the strategy. This will ensure that everybody following the strategy will get success, by finding people that just follow the strategy, right? Okay, so in this example, once you've actually made that 3rd sell, you'll ultimately become Fast Start qualified. You'll get triple commissions now on any value pack that you sell directly to anybody in your business for the lifetime that you're involved in the business. So that can actually amount to quite a lot of money, and especially as your network grows, you'll learn that there are other commissions that you access. They're called check match bonuses, they're called rank advancements bonuses. So as you progress through the company ranks quickly, you get extra bonuses. As your team progress through the ranks, you get extra bonuses. And so by everybody participating, or a large number of people participating by buying a value pack, more people will Fast Start, more people will progress through the ranks more quickly, and more people will then earn more bigger paychecks, and that will pay you more. So in this example, once you've actually sold your 3rd pack, you're essentially going to earn triple commissions. And it means that in the 3 packs that you sell there, your total commissions within that 30 days would be £595. It works out that you're making on that value pack of £675, just under £200 commission now. Whereas actually you'd be making about something like £85 commission, or £80 commission, something like that, for every pack if you don't fast start qualify on one of these packs specifically. So £200 pack, that means that ultimately you could actually introduce this to 10 people if you go wild within your first 30 days that buy one of these packs. You can make £2,000 within your first 30 days, or 20 people, you know, £4,000, or 30 people, £6,000. So you can, you know, really go out and obviously earn some good direct commissions within your first 30 days if you are, you know, well connected, and you can get people to this presentation, and you know they're inspired and they want to join this movement. They like what we do, what our movement's about. It's quite simple. So then we have the bonuses that kick in automatically as your points start to accumulate. So the points on the Fast Start value pack we looked at there, the senior one, 300 points. When we consume this product is 110 business volume points by itself. Okay, so you can see that obviously the more product you get within the, you're going to be getting more points. As your team grows, any consumption of products they're making are generating points, which goes towards your group volume points. So as your group volume grows, if you hit 3,000 points within 60 days, you make £793.61 bonus. Okay, and you'll, you know, by fast start qualifying, you're obviously working towards that very quickly, and especially if you've got, you know, 10 people to buy those packs within the first 30 days, you're really going to smash this. When your group volume hits 9,000 points within 90 days, you get another £793.61 bonus. Now, with the check match bonuses, rank advancement bonuses that can occur in that time, or if you've got some team members that are going out and getting a few more consultants in the first 3, in the first 8 days, etc., you can easily be making over £4,000 within your first 90 days of coming in, just by introducing it to 3 people yourself, helping them do the same, and then them going off and doing whatever they do, you know, which obviously is going to be that sort of, you know, getting 3 people in and or more, you know, within their first 30 days. And of course, if you're working on the basis of actually trying to get, you know, at least 3 people in every 30 days, then you're going to actively be making those direct commissions, you know, £595 every, you know, 3 that you introduce. From that point onwards, you know, it's also going to accumulate, and then you'll get the rank advancement bonuses as well. So here, just to mention again, the pure gold, €155, it's 150 quid thereabouts, business volume 110. This is going to be your flagship. This is the flagship product, full spectrum hemp oil, incredible health benefits. This is what I took. This is what amazing results I had on this product. Many people are, and this is what everybody should be taking. I mean, I really do recommend that hopefully one day everybody in your family will be consuming this product because of what it will do for their health overall. Okay. Now we're going to have a look at essentially how, if you can literally build £1 million business just with this product. Now, obviously, you go out and introduce this to 3 people, like-minded people that are interested in participating, sharing this important message, and building an income in their spare time or full time. Okay, so let's just say you do this within 30 days. You introduce this to 3 people who are like-minded that want to go out and do the same. And then we help them go out and do the same. In the next 30 days, they'll introduce it to 3 people, which is 9 people, who will then go out and do the same. Okay. So if everybody did it within 30 days, then within 8 months, you could have 6,500 people joining your organisation. And with all these other numbers of people that joined before them, you're looking at about 9,000 people in that organisation. Now, is it going to happen? No. Some people take longer than 30 days. Some people might take 6 months to get 3 people in, or even longer. You know, the point is, if you're participating in this and you're just sharing this message regularly, at some point or another, you're going to hit your 3. Some people are going to go wild, and they're going to get 10 people in, 20 people in, 30 people in a month. You know, so obviously it should balance out, you know, at some point anyway, to this sort of level. But what we're looking at here is, once you get 9,000 people in your organisation, however long it takes you to get there, the amount of points that you're going to be generating on all of the product that's sold, if every one of these people were buying out one of these every month automatically, you're going to get 110 points times these number of people. Okay, and so you can see how that grows here, just as I'm showing you, and you can see how you'd be hitting these rank advancements, which is senior director, area director, regional director, national director, international director, vice presidential director, crown ambassador elite, at various points, right? And you know, that could be within, you know, 12 months, it could be within 24 months, it could be within 36 months. Once you get there, you've got basically 1 million points a month, of points of product being consumed. Yeah, the company will be making about $1 million a month, and so they'll pay you about 10%. So you'll be making that top figure, that Crown Ambassador Elite income of £66,000 a month. Now, there's some certain requirements that you would need to fulfill to actually be qualifying for those commissions, but they're quite simple. You have to be paying your annual ambassador fee, which is actually £43. It works out €47, 80, $54, 40, £43. You have to maintain at least 110 personal business volume, which is the consumption of this product, say, every month, or some of the other products you can choose. You don't have to go for that one. Personally enroll and maintain 3 active brand ambassadors. So we looked at that example where you started off getting 3. You need to make sure you've got at least 3 people that you've introduced that are active, and they're active by being consuming one of these, or 110 personal business volume every month. Okay, you have to then, for the minimum income guarantees, have a group volume that equates to the brackets that we looked at. 5,000 points. Qualified business volume is the first threshold for the minimum income guarantee, which is £393 monthly. Okay, so once you obviously have got 1 million points a month, every month happening, based on that example, it could be a year, 2 years down the line, you're going to be then qualifying for that minimum income guarantee of £66,000 a month. And that's incredible. Even if it took you 3 years to get there, 5 years to get there, what kind of life-changing income is that? I mean, and you're going to just be continuously, enjoying that income. Of course, you can then be enjoying along the way more products because they're self-funding. We're self-funding our use of this product, and this is the incredible thing. Even if you're looking at this as a customer, you can introduce this to friends and you can get your product for free. You can self-fund your use of this product, which is going to improve your health and your life quality. And it's just a great thing to be participating. So I think that obviously with the duplication process of everybody referring 3, everybody potentially can be promoted to executive director within 90 days of joining, and everyone referring 3 consultants who join the movement and order their products, sign up new consultants within the month of introduction, can ultimately receive, become executive director within, I would say, probably about 90 days. Okay, so of course, once that happens, it's going to a certain degree organically grow, but we recommend that you keep on introducing people. Why would you want to stop? And you're going to start progressing through those ranks, which we saw £2,000 per month area director, and then as it grows, we're hitting these thresholds. So we're definitely in the right place at the right time. Laws are changing. We're hearing about it in all the press. There's 25,000 studies already. There's going to be a whole lot more now. The laws are changing because it's bringing down the barriers so they can do all these post-clinical trials. Of course, they're creating products now. We have licensing on certain products. So time is now. I've even seen them here in the UK now selling CBD weed buds in shops because they're less than 0.02% THC, and therefore it's okay. So we're seeing this change now. I don't think that's necessarily a good idea because it's kind of encouraging people to potentially buy that and smoke that, and that's not particularly good for your health. But then, who am I to tell people what they should or shouldn't do? I do believe that obviously the key thing is that we don't know where those plants are grown, what other contaminants could be in those plants. This is something that, on another training call, you'll learn about, is that the environment that these plants are grown in, the way that they're checked to be free of contaminants, E. coli, salmonella, heavy metals, it's really, really important. And so our company, Medical Marijuana, searched out the best farmers. They were obviously, that they could find. We grew a number of harvests, made sure that these products were free of all these contaminants, and they're continuously free. We check it. We've got this 12-stage triple lab testing procedure. So very, very thorough. Right place at the right time. Of course, it is just at the beginning now, and it's just going to grow. It's going to go massive. So really, really exciting. So there is no doubt that this is the time to be involved. It only costs £43 to become an ambassador. We have a product orientation, which is what we recommend you do next, and that's where we kind of look at the product you would start with. Whether you're just going to go for a pure gold to start with on Smart Ship every month, of course. You don't have to do that. You can actually participate just as a brand ambassador for £43. But the whole point is that we self-fund these products. We need to obviously encourage people by setting an example, setting a lead. Obviously, if you're really wanting to launch your business in a big way, then, you know, and you want to make some money quickly, then the fast start qualification is the way forward. We encourage that you do that. If you start with that yourself, then others will follow. If you don't, then less likely they'll follow that particular strategy. Okay. The delivery time is about 10 days. You'll get access to a back office where you'll have tools, etc. You can then watch your business grow. You can see you can have contacts with the people in your team, not even people that you directly introduced, but people that your team have introduced, etc. And you can network with them and build relationships. Yeah, obviously we get links where we can then refer people to shop from our site, because you'll have people that might just want to buy products just as customers, but you know, we also enroll people through the back office as well to become our ambassadors. That's how everything gets linked to you. And then we you know, we work as a team. So you work with people, you know, us who come before you, and people that obviously you bring in, you work with, and we build this organisation together. And it's really great, the relationships that we're building and what we're doing. We have these events around the world. You know, got one over in Vienna in March 2019. Went to one in Prague, the sort of European launch, official launch in November 2018. And there'll be others more local as well in the country as we get, you know, as we expand. So enjoy the products. Teach your people how to do the same. It's as simple as that. You know, start with just introducing this to a few people. And of course, we're here to help. So whatever questions you have, be very, very happy to answer them. Really look forward to you coming on board. You know, everything that we do every day in this company is a gift. We really are on this mission to save the planet, help the world, improve health quality. And we really, really look forward to you participating, joining us in this movement. So I wish you a very, very good day. Thank you.